Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my latest project that I have here. And I'm gonna show you this before and after of this property that we just literally remodeled, as you can see in front of me. Now, this house was purchased as a fixer-upper. So the house was listed on the market. We came in for an offer pretty low back in during the holidays. I would say that probably was the bottom of the market, and got this deal. It made sense. It checked out all the numbers and everything. We just finished with the remodel on this house, and we're gonna rent it out. It's gonna make some kind of cash flow every month, and we're super happy about it. So I'll talk to you about the numbers and everything, but we're gonna see this before and after on this house, what we changed to it, how much money went into it, how much we bought the house for, how much you could sell for right now, how much we're gonna rent it out, all that stuff we're gonna go over together. But let's get into this video. So today we're looking at a beautiful neighborhood. It is not, the best neighborhood in town. Like, we're not in Summerlin or anything, but we are in a great location right next to the strip. We're like 5 minutes away from the strip. It's that way. We're right next to Chinatown. We have this quiet neighborhood, half-acre lots right here, the U-shaped driveway up front, beautiful, iconic 80s house on a half-acre lot, which is amazing. Now, we go over here and we'll see what we did to the house. But this is a ranch-style single-story home, 2,400 square feet. I'm gonna put in some snaps of the before of the house as well, so you get to see it. 2,400 square feet. It might have some additions here and there. We have a garage added. We have a closet added on the side of the house, things like that. But we'll go over them together. They're all permitted, so I'm happy with that. The quality was good, so I went ahead and still bought the house even with those additions. The real value of this property we're gonna see is in the lot. So where do you get in Vegas a half an acre lot like this one? It's pretty much a corner lot. It only has a neighbor that is probably like, 50 feet away from you on the right. And then everything over here, you have streets on that side, streets behind it. It's a really good location. And I think it's a great deal because this house in this neighborhood, the way I remodeled and everything, could sell for about $700,000 right now. Probably even more, depending on what happens with the market now that it has recovered. Beautiful palm trees here up front. I was thinking about taking them out, but hey, they're very low maintenance. They don't bother the foundation or anything, so we'll keep them in. Pavers right there, already in. Front yard landscaping was all done as far as the plants. However, the irrigation system wasn't working, so I got in my landscaper, which he added also an RV driveway on the side, and we'll go see it later. And I made it functional, so now I don't have to worry about landscaping leaking and stuff like that and having to come in. When we walk in, we'll find a nice open space, and before we had this painted floor, which was perfect for me because I didn't have to put in, I didn't have to do any demo on the existing floor. But yeah, we had this painted floor. We had, just ugly baseboards, ugly color as far as the color of the house. And we came in, no recessed lights. And we came in and we redid everything here. So we went to having this luxury vinyl plank, which is nice and modern, but still has a touch of warmth into it. As you can see, it has some browns in it, and these lights are pretty bright, like a daylight kind of light, but when you put in a yellow light on it, it really warms it up even more. So we have a little bar area over there. We didn't touch anything there. We didn't touch anything on the fireplace. I was thinking about doing that, getting a little bit of a whitewash on this fireplace, but I figured, it's not a big deal. Just leave it the way it is. It looks fine to me, Nice big sliding door. It does have those shutters, plantation shutters, which are nice. And then the beautiful pool in the backyard, which is awesome. I mean, something with a pool with this kind of backyard and lot size, so private, is very difficult to find out here. Now, is this the best investment that you could do? when it comes to return on your investment and what kind of houses you want to buy and all that stuff? Probably not. this house is not going to give me that return on equity. So if I have equity in a house, I can't really pull out that equity unless I do a cash out refinance, which is my goal eventually. But I can't really do anything with that equity other than get a return on it every month from the rent. But that return is not going to be as good because it is a rental income. And I don't think that rent that I'm going to get is going to be enough to return on this equity, because the best return is on those tract homes that you get out there. Nice kitchen. I do like the open field and the layout of this house. Although obviously if I could choose, I would have probably gone with a nice open floor plan, get the kitchen island and everything in the middle. But this does work for a rental. It's perfect. And that's my goal, to rent it out for the long term. I'm not worried about it. And so, that's what I'm thinking. It makes sense to buy this house just as a rental, because the price was so good. I just went for it, And then, so we didn't do anything in the kitchen, but I do like the setup here. You have enough room right there in the back where you see that light for a little dining room, maybe a 4-seater. Then you have a built-in oven right here, and it's a Kenmore. It works great. It's convection. It does need to be secure though. So that's something I need to ask my guy to come back in and fix it. And then you get this microwave right here, built in as well, which is nice. It looks great. Double oven, built-in appliances. This is actually a really nice one. It's a KitchenAid. This goes for about $1,500 to buy this cooktop. So something to consider. And then your canopy hood on top, which looks great. And backsplash over there. Granite countertops. And a little bit more on the gray tones. And that's why I chose the flooring that was more on the grays, because you can see the difference in light, how much difference it does on the flooring, you see. But that's why I went with a little bit more of the grays on the floor to kind of match the existing cabinets, because I didn't want to change them out. Too expensive to do that, especially for a rental. If it was a flip, yeah. But then, it has a little bit of warmth into it. So it really brings, a nice touch to the house, in my opinion, this floor. I think it was a good choice. We have your shutters also on top of the kitchen. Window, cabinets. In here we actually have 7-foot ceilings, because you have this extra tray ceiling right here. But it's all built out. I'm sure there's wires and things like that, HVAC ducts. So I didn't want to go through the process of raising the ceiling. It's just not worth it for a rental. Great part about this house is the fact that it's all on single story, ranch style, older style home. But then you have a 2.5 car garage and 2.5 bathrooms, by the way, because we do have a powder room back there. I feel like this powder room is very conveniently located right next to the sink and laundry room, which is great. A little bit farther away from the kitchen and living room, which I personally prefer. You get a sink. You get a washer and dryer. It's a good house. And I'm going to list this house on the market for rent with the pool and spa and everything for $3,000 a month. Let me know what you guys think about that. Powder room, you see cabinets right here. This is a sensor switch. So my guy just said, hey, just put a sensor switch, just whenever you go in, it turns on, and then you don't have to worry about forgetting your light on. Just get out and it will turn off by itself. This would be an extra door that leads you to the side of the house or the backyard. And you see how much space we have here. Look at that. All paved out. This was so expensive for the owner to do, and I'm surprised they gave me the house for the deal that they did. But yeah, really nice. But usually, that's the style of a house that you get here in this side of town. It's very conveniently located to all kinds of shopping and restaurants with Chinatown. It's amazing. Getting a 2.5 car garage here was really good, because you got plenty of room here for workshop or whatever you want to do here. And water softener. We have 2-car garage. It's pretty deep. You can fit trucks or whatever you want in here. And then your water heater is brand new, actually, that the prior owner actually put in. But yeah, really nice setup over here. Do plan on painting the house from the outside eventually to give it more of a curb appeal. But for now, I figured, hey, it's not going to make a big difference. Let's just keep it the way it is. 2.5 car garage. You can also have the RV parking on that side, which I did redo with the landscaper, where you could park a car or two out there. Like technically you could park four on that driveway. Let's go out to the side of the house, on that side, where we have all the bedrooms. And that's another thing that I liked about this house, is how separated everything was from the living room. So even though it's a single story, you don't have for example, a primary bedroom right next to the living room or right next to the kitchen. Everything over here is separated on this side. You have dining room here, living room, or you can make this a game room right up front, a nice, what's it called? Like a table or something for, like a pool table or something. You could put whatever you want in here. And then you have the kitchen right there. So it's more of it's perfect for entertaining. And then on this side, you have the 4 bedrooms that are kind of separated from the living room. So if someone is sleeping over there, it's not gonna bother. Great cabinets. We got the dual undermount sinks in here, which is nice. Extended the flooring. We don't have any carpet in the house, which is great. And then this was already here. I was thinking about removing it. It's too dark kind of thing, but it's a renter. I think they'll like the tile anyway, so just kept it in. I just redid the shower pan right there, because before it used to have just messed up slope, so the water wasn't heading out to the drain, and that could cause issues with mold and leaks in the future. So I decided to redo that shower pan on that shower. The first that would be the bathroom for your guests over here. You do have that powder room on that side. Sorry, for guests. This would be the bedroom for the the bathroom for the 3 bedrooms on this side, and then you have the primary right there that has its own bathroom, so 2.5 baths. All the bedrooms are pretty spacious. This is a 10 by 11, and you get your closet right there. You have another closet on this side. This used to be where the water heater was, which was kind of funky, but the prior owner already fixed it. They took it out, and this would be your thing to access the water heater shut off. But you can use this as a closet, right? Which is awesome. And second bedroom, we have a bigger bedroom for sure. It's about 11 feet right there, but then this wall is about, I would say 13, which is nice. They all have plantation shutters, so it's nice because it keeps the place dark when you're sleeping. And then your closet right there. Third bedroom, this one is 11 by 12, still pretty spacious. And again, no carpet anywhere, which was nice. And we took out all the popcorn ceiling, because this house used to have popcorn ceiling, but we retextured it all because I just don't like that stuff, We redid some of these shelves. They were all falling off, so kept only one of those. Used to have a double rack. And then right here you have extra storage. This could be his closet, because then over on this side we have her closet right there. And that closet was a little bit funky, the way they built it and they did it around it. It had this weird kind of hallway getting into like a curb getting into the primary closet, but we redid it so it looks beautiful and open, just a door to the closet. Then right there is where your TV is gonna go. It already has the plugs right there, so you can put in your smart TV on top. And this bedroom is very spacious. What is that? 15 by 16, plenty of room. You have your primary bath right here, and nice and open space. With the full walk-in closet, which has been redone as well. It just had a bunch of racks that were all broken. The owner actually did this addition here for the closet, which I thought was very, very good that he did that. I mean, the idea was good, but it was just done very poorly. And then you have even a shoe rack right there. So yeah, 4 bedrooms, in this kind of neighborhood with a pool and and spa, you know, renting for $3,000, that's pretty good. Then we have some extra storage right here. Just decided to keep this brown. Not a super fan of the color, but hey, it's just for storage. It's in here. Every bathroom has a little bit different shade of cabinet color, but I figured this flooring kind of ties in for everything. It's for a renter. I'm not worried about it much. So that's what you know. What I was thinking right there for keeping the cabinet color that it has. And then you guys, shutters here. We replaced the tub, made it look nice and bright white. We put in the new tile here versus what it had before, which was messed up. What they had. Put in a sliding door with the frosted look right here, so it doesn't look bad. And then we did that white subway tile throughout the whole shower. And before, it was just a mess. It was just leaking everywhere. It's just not worth it. I think I did a good job with the tile. It looks great. Functional as well. So this is everything that a renter would need. Now the goal, again, remember, the goal is not to, how do you say? The goal with this property is not to make it perfect like a HGTV kind of flip thing that you have out there on TV. The goal is for this house to make it livable, functional, and desirable for someone that plans on renting a house. Now, of course, we could do, you know, beautiful new cabinets, you know, or repaint them, restain them and all. But the cost starts adding up, and then the return is not going to be there in your investment. So my take is, hey, let's put it on the market, you know, like this. Let's not do too many upgrades on the house. We spent less than $50 on this one, even with the landscaping on the outside, which is expensive. So I was pretty happy with that number. I was hoping for a little bit less, but it turned out to be less than $50 for this house. And we redid everything, you know, all the texture, paint inside, flooring, and all that stuff. But super happy about it, and looking forward to renting this out. I don't know if you're looking for a rental, you're looking for this kind of rental, you know, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be glad to help you out and get you into this home. You get this huge covered patio here. Now, it's not, you know, a state-of-the-art covered patio, but again, you still have plenty of room here for entertainment with the beautiful pool. You even have a trampoline, which, by the way, I'm not responsible for you breaking your head if you use that and it breaks, but it's there. You get the spa right here. Look at this pool. And this is what I'm talking about when it comes to pools. You don't get these kinds of pools in Vegas anymore. Like this big and that deep as well, because they don't even build them that deep anymore. I'm not sure if it's a code thing, but over here we have, I think it's like 7 feet deep, which is nice. 7 or 8 feet deep. So it's nice because when you're on that trampoline, go in, have a blast in this pool. That's awesome. Entertain people under the covered patio. You can put a, you know, barbecue pit, all that stuff, and then have this nice open backyard. No neighbors looking into you. Nice and private. We have, you know, plenty of room for future things that you want to do. Over on this side, you can have the kids play soccer, whatever. There's plenty of room out here. And then there were a lot of little fixes that needed to be done. When you have a property like this one that was in a distressed situation, you are going to encounter issues that you don't see when you buy it. So that's why I kept in consideration a budget of $50,000, even though I was hoping to spend $30,000 to fix it up, because then other things came up, and that's just the way it is. By the way, big shout out to the couple that actually remodeled this house for me, Muck and Diana. I appreciate you guys coming out and helping me out with that. It was great working with you, and I've been recommending them to all my clients that are purchasing homes, because it's you know, they've been awesome. And if you guys need some help, feel free to reach out to me, and I will give you their information so we can give them some business. They deserve it. This is what I did with the landscaper, and he still hasn't come here to pick up this thing, because we noticed there was an issue here with this water line right here. But what this is it's called decomposite granite. Okay, and it's not finished. It kind of looks, not the best right now because of the fact that it's not bordered. So he's gonna come in here. He's gonna put a border right here, make it look as if it was meant to be like this. But it's plenty of room to park 2, 3, at least 2 cars. I think you could park 4 next to each other, or a nice RV. And this is decomposite granite, so it's really hard. It's been compacted and all that stuff, so it can hold an RV. And then you have that double gate right there, which is awesome. The problem with this one is, and which they didn't fix, it's this line, this water line right here has some kind of leaks because it goes underneath this. As you can see, it still has some wet parts in here, and the reason why this is this is what it is right now is because there is some kind of leak on this pot right here, I believe. And then the whole line has been damaged or something. I'm not sure what it is. So what the plan is, we're going to have my guy, my landscaper, he's going to come back. He said he's going to dig it in here. He's going to cap off this line where this leak is. And then we're going to take out that spout on that side. We're going to border it up. And then what's going to happen is he's going to dump all the things that he doesn't need in here, and they're going to take this out so the house is ready to be rented. But what do you guys think? So as far as numbers wise, this house could sell for about $700 in the current market. It's difficult to say because there aren't many comps, and all the comps vary a lot. You can have something that sells for $550 because it's a maybe like a good deal, like a fixer upper, or you can have something that sells for $850, in this neighborhood. So because there's a big range, my guesstimate is around $700. But I would say even at $700, right? Purchase this house for $450,000, put in $50,000. Actually, it's less, but let's say 50 for simple numbers. So we're going to be at around $500,000 out the door. It's for this house. There's closing costs and things like that. Call it another, $25,000 in closing costs. So we're at $525,000. But my plan is here: get this house, rent it out for $3,000 a month, and then I'm going to refinance the loan eventually. Pull out all the money that I put in into the house to fix it up and for the down payment. Then I'm going to use those funds to buy another property in the future. As long as this house still cash flows, I'll pull out all the money that I can. And then I'm going to repeat what I just did. So I'm acquiring pretty much by doing this, not only the extra equity in the house that I'm getting for free pretty much by getting a good deal, but on top of that, I'm getting a lot of tax deductions, which is a whole nother story that I don't want to get into because it will take an hour to explain something like that, why real estate is what it is, and how you can get that deal when it comes to these kinds of deals, or even when it comes to tax deductions. Because for a real estate professional, you can get some really good incentives when it comes to taxes and save on your regular taxes. So that was another reason why I did it. And this house probably saved another $60,000 when it comes to taxes and all that stuff. But if you want to be one of those investors, or you're looking to buy a house for yourself, or you want to invest into a property like this one, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to assist you. I can guide you throughout the whole process of getting the funds, getting the house that you need, and also getting that getting that good deal that can get you those returns and get you the people, the workers that are going to work into the house with the connections that I have. But that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it and you got something out of this, and I appreciate you watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you want more videos like these, and let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this, if you think if this is something that you would buy or not. Did I make a mistake to buy a house this big that is not really going to return that much on investment? I mean, my payment is going to be like $2,400 a month, but then I have a rent, let's say $3,000 a month, $600, maybe call it $500 after some other things in cash flow. What do you think about that deal? Is that something you would do? And let me know what your thoughts are about the house in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video.